Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Saul Alvarez. This is Caleb Sweet Hand. These two have certainly talked the talk. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. You'd like to see more jabs. Stiff jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Of course, the last time these two men fought, Canelo Alvarez knocked out Caleb Plant and became the first ever undisputed super middleweight champion.
Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant. I've seen this fight so many times. This is one of those fights where you think, wow, Canelo Alvarez has boxed the best of the best. Everybody that's going, he's always in grudge matches. Why? Because he's that good.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. Good counter punch. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Despite what the scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tape. They ring the bell, and here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
That hook just can't find the target. These two are the perfect dance partners. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight and punch is smart.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nope, that hook won't score. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Just missed with that hook.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one's going to do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That counter punch caught him clean. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he scores with the counter. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Straight right, just misses. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. These fighters have had their moments. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. That left hook misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but... So he's back up, but is he just delaying the inevitable?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
You've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Jab misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about planting that last round. Well, he's got banned. They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in the corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Clean jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good defense there to stop that hook. They both want a knockout, you can tell. He threw the hook, didn't land. Beautiful counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and you're just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. You couldn't ride a trip like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Caleb Plant just got clipped. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
There's a counter shot. Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. Talk about Alvarez in that last. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round.
We've never seen Canelo in this.
So far, it's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell them when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this? Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
That jab just misses. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter. Fast guys who can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Can they figure out the combination to this thing?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I give the respect over them. More than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. We've got high hopes for this contest with these two.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
The fans are ready, and we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Another hook to the body score. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Can you imagine walking into this tour, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
That big hook doesn't land. Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
As a flat-footed fight, if you've got a dancer on the foot, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small, put him on the back foot, put him under pressure.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Well done with that counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. The game. And there's the bell to start the round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The straight right just misses. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
It's all offense all the time. At the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He threw the hook, didn't land. You'd like to see more jabs. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Not a lot of punching, but thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard. They ring the bell, and here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They have 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, wait on the jab. Be smart and play until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Leonard took a big shot and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your glove.
He's back up, but the corner has to take some responsibility here and maybe stop this fight.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key in combination. Keep it goal and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will let me when you shining, but they want to talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me.
Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's Saul Canelo. Saul. It's a lot of trash talk. And there's the bell to start the round. Good jab to the body. Fundamentals always help. You don't want to trade shots. Well done with that counter shot. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. Look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
To see someone use a jab move to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Nice exchange here from both men. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and send it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? The bravery being shown here is just incredible.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than still.
Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit in the right spot.
Nobody home with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
You know, I've been in fight.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
So close with that uppercut. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. This is with the jab. Throws the jab but does not score. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
I've seen some fighters with a great chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're pushed down,
Talk about Calzaghe and there's the bell to start the round. Something has got to change after two knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
See more jabs. Score with that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution is being thrown to the wind. to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Is that a match made in heaven?
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know...
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. It appears they
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble. They ring the bell, and here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Punching, then land that jab. He wanted action, and they are delivering. Nice counter shot. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with something that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. It could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a... Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Look at his body, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Get him out of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself.
Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum? Can you believe this? Joe Calzaghe in some serious trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they do? What can I tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
He threw a punch and just got countered. They both want the knockout. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Pretty good start the first half of this round. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. And do it again. He's just not got to get triggered. Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom. Back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You do it again.
Nice with that jab. We enter the final 10 seconds here. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you, they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go up and sit in the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause all they record is who go the hardest.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And standing across from him, one of the greatest to ever do it, the boxing legend, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt.
So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez.
This bout is
Expectations. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab misses. Straight right just misses. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally, we're about to go at it in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this car, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear the corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
And they figure out the combination to this day. Can't score with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Right jab. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
A very competitive. Nice count. Pretty dominant round. And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to be black on people.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
Nobody home with that hook. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This sort of trouble. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. They ring the bell, and here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counter-puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch before they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch to do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
A little rope-a-dope here. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Halfway point of this round, both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. Don't want to trade shots. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Canelo going to the canvas. And a round that seemed like he... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and oh my word, Canelo just clipped. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. As he weathered the storm.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The right hook misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He drops that jab. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
The jab's working.
Look, don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great one. So just keep him on the end of the jab. Getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just stick
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Good man, good man.
Great one. Just stay focused. Don't let him back in.
Good there. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps are up.
He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Middleweights always gives us a chance. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable.
Hello, into the canvas. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, head up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Both men promised to knock their opponent down. And there's the bell to start the round. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sore. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Just one punch away from turning his fortunes around. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Team Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A perfect counter shot. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute.
And there's the bell to start the round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure you can put it on there. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into the fight. Not yet. Not until the sense of the comeback.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. He settled back in, but needs to play some defense.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
I've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Good for him to get back up on his feet, but is he just a glutton for punishment?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
That big hook. Canelo Alvarez